The clocks go back an hour this Sunday at 2 a.m., something to remember, meaning most of us will get an extra hour's sleep, but not everyone is in favor of keeping this change.
Yeah, let's bring in CTV's Kamal Karamali. You don't have kids, so it's not like you need extra sleep. Like, what time do you wake up, Kamal? Like 10?
Depends on what shift I'm working. Yeah, I mean, for this shift, clearly I have to be awake.
Yes.
But yeah, on a day off, you're right. The alarm clock gets shut off. The clocks go, to the back of the closet, and I can just sleep in.
That's nice.
Yeah, what do you guys do with your extra hour of sleep? What are you guys going to do Sunday?
I'm still gonna
no
wake
chance
up at,
my kids will sleep in.
I gotta wake up to come to work, so that's still the same.
You'll be here.
But yeah, my wife and kid will be up no matter what.
I work Sunday too, so you know what? For you and me, we'll get a little bit of an extra hour of sleep. But yeah, I mean, this is affecting most people across the country. There's only one territory in the Yukon territory that doesn't put their clocks back or forward throughout the year, and almost all of Saskatchewan doesn't take part in this clock change. Parts of BC, Nunavut, and Quebec also don't take part. But so just a quick reminder that it is at 2 a.m. on Sunday, that if you do have the old school battery run clocks, that you will need to put it back, or put the clocks back on your microwave, maybe your oven, but for the most part, we all have digital clocks that sort of handle all of that itself.
Yeah, I'll have to switch my microwave over. That's the one I always forget.
God.
So this has kind of brought up this conversation once again, Kamal. Do we keep it? Do we scrap it? I know some people say we need to get rid of it because there's a lot of concern with the impacts, your health impacts. What are some of the arguments for and against there? Yeah,
so it's more arguments against than for, Courtney, these days, and governments have followed suit. There are several sleep societies in the U.S. and in Canada and parts of the world that have studies that show that this does disrupt the circadian rhythm, does affect people's sleep patterns for days to come. So there are a lot of arguments against this daylight saving time shift that was really implemented during the First World War to increase productivity, and so it is a little bit of an outdated method. So we know here in Ontario in 2020 the Ontario legislature passed a private member bill that was passed unanimously. The only issue is they're waiting for New York and Quebec to follow suit so that everyone can be on the same wavelength when it comes to abolishing this time shift. So really, and provinces like BC have also passed a law. It's just they haven't really picked a date on when to implement it. So it looks like parts of Canada are taking part in eradicating this process. Guys, it's just a matter of time on when they actually follow through with it.
All right. Thank you, Kamal.
Okay, you're
Thanks
welcome.
for the reminder, too.
Yeah, I totally. What is time?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Exactly.
It's nothing.
That's deep, Phil. That's going deep.
We're
It's too
going
early
deep.
for that
We're covering
philosophical
a lot this
thought.
morning.
Yeah.
Yes, we're here
Thanks,
for it.
Kamal. Have a great weekend.
You're welcome.